Hello, I'm Darren. Welcome to Grand Touring Concepts. This video is to introduce a brand new series aimed squarely at the 94 to 95 5-liter Mustang crowd. These cars are going down in price. They've kind of hit a spot where they're really affordable and still not quite used up and worn out. So a lot of people are getting into them. And really, they're a really good performance value. You get a V8 engine, generally a 5-speed, fairly strong axle, fairly lightweight vehicle, and a really good introductory price. Now, I've had one since 2003 and I still have it today. That's almost 15 years of straight ownership experience. I've also hot rodded mine and modified it. And I see a lot of questions coming up on places like Facebook, forums, other social media places, and people are trying to learn about these vehicles, which is natural. However, some of the assistance that I see rendered by people who are trying to help out isn't perhaps the best information. There is a lot of myth, there's a lot of legend around these cars. People learn things back in the day that are no longer relevant, but it's still repeated as myth, and it's really bad information. Is what I hope to do with this series, is address some of these questions, share some of my ownership experience and my modification experience, and the technical documents that I have. I've amassed a huge amount of a technical library of books, official publications, and other reference material that can really help cut through the BS that's kind of out there in the market right now. So hopefully you'll follow me along. I hope that you like, share, and subscribe with this. But not to just be an introduction with no substance, let's address one major myth. How much horsepower does a 94 to 95 stock Mustang GT make? Now, you've probably seen lots of different suggestions: 225 horsepower, 215 horsepower, 205 horsepower. These are all flywheel numbers, and the torque floats between 285 and 310, depending on who you ask. Lots of sources out there. I can tell you that I have dynoed mine way back in 2005, 2 years after I'd gotten it. It was pretty stock at the time. It had a set of welded mufflers, a K&N drop-in filter, and that was it. It was pretty much stock. Low miles too. How much power did I make? Terrible power. I made 193 horsepower on a dyno jet to the back tires, standard correction, and like 272 foot-pounds of torque. It was pretty dismal. The dyno operator even commented that even compared to Fox's, it was the most anemic 5-liter Mustang he had ever tested. That was not a good place to be. However, I was able to correct that and add some performance parts and progress through going from stock to lightly modified into cylinder heads, finally supercharged. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. These cars are not all slow dogs, and they're not as heavy as people used to think that they were, especially compared to modern vehicles. So again, if you guys have any specific questions, I see some of them on Facebook. Some people have reached out to me directly through the Facebook page at Grand Touring Concepts, or you can even reach out to me personally. You can find me through Grand Touring Concepts, as well as the YouTube channel here. But if you have any questions or comments or anything you would like me to explore, let me know, and I will find you a technical answer with no bullshit. Anyway, thanks for dropping by, and I intend to do quite a few more of these, and I really hope you'll be along for the ride. Until then, we'll see you next time. Later.